learned. It's just changing it up so that we are trying to solve all of these. So in this problem, we're given the verbal description, and we have to figure all of these other pieces out. So we're just going to go through and we're going to annotate this. So it says Whitewater Rentals charges $15 to launch a canoe in the Guadalupe River, plus $5 per hour. What is Y, the cost of renting a canoe for X hours? So we know that they charge $15. We can also see that the word plus, and we see the word $5 per hour. So if I were going to write an equation, we know we're trying to figure out Y because we don't know the total. So I'm going to write Y is equal to, they charge 15, meaning I have to pay that no matter what, 15 plus, the way you would write 5 per hour is 5x. Now we're going to look down here to figure out which one of these equations fits with ours. And if you look, we flip-flopped ours. So if you want to flip-flop those back, you can see that B is the only one where 5 is associated with the x. This one, x is with 15. This one, x is all by itself. And this one, x is with 15 as well. So now what we're going to do is we are going to fill in this table. And it says plug numbers in for x. So all of these for hours represent our x, and your y is represented by the cost. So what I want us to do is over here, we're going to rewrite the equation. So we're going to say 5x plus 15. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug these numbers in for x. So for this one, I would say 5 times, and I would plug in 0 because we're plugging in 0 for it. And then I would say plus 15. 5 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 15 gives me 15, meaning if I want to rent a canoe for 0 hours, I'm going to pay $15. So the next one, I'm going to say 5 times, and I'm going to change that x to be a 1. And I'm going to add 15 to that. 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 plus 15 gives me 20. So in 1 hour, I am being charged $20. The next one I'm going to be plugging in a 2 and adding 15 in. And 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 plus 15 gives me 25. And everybody so far has picked up on the pattern. If you look, we predicted that the next number would be 30, and the one after that would be 35. And if we did it off to the side, we did in fact get that because 5 times 3 was 15. And 15 plus 15 did give us 30. And on the next one, if we did 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 plus 15 does give you 35. So we knew exactly, and you can pick up on those patterns. So now what we're going to do is off to the side, we are going to actually graph this. And it already has the hours labeled at the bottom. So if hours is on the bottom, then the cost would be on the side, and I'm just going to write the $sign. So now what we're going to do is we need a label. So for me, I'm going to count by ones for hours. So we're going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can keep going on, but I'm going to stop at 5 just because I know. And the next one, I'm going to count by 5 because over here we're going up by 5, and I should be able to fit all of mine in. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and I'll stop right there. And if at any point during this video you need to pause it, and then you can catch up with me, you can push play. So at 0 hours, I have to pay $15. So I'm going to put a point right here. In 1 hour, I have to pay $20. In 2 hours, I have to pay $25. In 3 hours, I have to pay $30. In 4 hours, I have to pay $35. And you can actually predict, looking at this, that all of these, they create a straight line. And this straight line is called a linear line. So this is the type of lines we'll be dealing with whenever you're graphing these type of equations. And you will get a linear line, and I want you to connect all those dots. It doesn't have to be perfect. But using this, you can see, yeah, it's increasing by $5 every hour. All right, and we'll go on to the next